Hi guys, my name is Roger, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a pad sound like this with the virtual analog synthesizer of the MV-8000. I received a question if it was possible to create those kind of sounds instead of only, well, sounds like the Hoover sound. And as you can hear, yes, it's possible. I can even control the sound with the aftertouch. Or with the modulation wheel. Curious how it works? Let's check it out. To play with the virtual analog synthesizer of the MV-8000, you need to do the following. Create a MIDI track and then select output assign on MFX. Now we go to the effects and you need to choose an analog bass sound. So library and choose an analog bass. And we choose this one. Use this. Okay. The input routing needs to be on input. So if I play now my keyboard, you will hear the analog modeling bass. Okay. Now we will edit this sound. And I'm going to edit this and I will make a saw and I will adjust the coarse. And what I'm now going to do is the following. I'm going to fine-tune both oscillators. I make this a +5 and this one a -5. And you hear already the flanging effect. This is without fine-tuning. And this is with fine-tuning. Okay. I'm going to adjust here in block 4 the mixer. I take down the resonance, put up the cutoff frequency, and also adjust here the envelope of the virtual VCF. Because I don't want to have the tune, I want to have it long. Like this. Like this. Okay, that's good. Now change the VCA, the envelope of the VCA. I will change the sustain and also the decay. Yeah. I make the fine tune of the oscillators 3. +3, -3. Yeah. Now the flanging effect is less. Okay. I take down the delay because I don't want to sample the delay because we're going to sample this sound. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, fine. I go to sampling. Oh, wrong button. I go to sampling, resampling. And I do a start trigger on level. So when sound is coming in, it starts recording. Okay. I do start. And I stop. Later on, I want to have it looped. That's the reason why I sampled that long, so I can loop the end. I do normalize and I say OK. Next sound. Because I want to have a noise on the background. So again, I go to MFX, analog bass, and we can continue with this sound. Because what I do, I take down here the mixer, I take the oscillators down so I don't hear anything. And now I'm going to add noise. Okay, this is the noise. A little bit resonance. And a quicker envelope. Like this, nice. And I'm going to create on block number 2 an LFO. Turning it up, but not that quick. I do something like this. Yes. And I'm going to sample just a part of it. So I do sampling, resample. I do start. Okay, cool. Stop it. Let me check it. Yes. Now I'm going to adjust the starting point because I only want to have that part, for example. Let me hear it. Yes, that's cool. So I only take this part. Now let me do this one because there's more silence over here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Done. So I have now two sounds. The synth, the synth sound and the noise sound. And now I will create a sound with that. I go to instruments and on 5 I don't have anything. Okay, and now I do patch edit. Partial edit. And now it asks me, partial does not exist on pad 3. Do you want to create it with a sample? I say yes. So here's my sample list. And the last two samples are the ones I've just created. Preview. This one and number 11. Aha. Okay, cool. I've not truncated it. Okay. Anyway, I select first this one. Select. But it's now only on one note. I will change that. I go to split and I set chroma. Now it's spread all over the keyboard. So if I play now on my keyboard, I can play polyphonic with it. Okay. I will. Okay. So now I go to partial edit and I will change the attack to a more pet sound and the release also. I will turn on my filter and take down some cutoff frequency. Okay, now we're going to do something else. we're now going to the SMT, and as you can see, I see here 1, 2, 3, 4 possibilities to combine samples. And this one is the sample we already have. And I can add another sample. Sample list. And I will add the same sample. Select. And the same sample is added. I have to adjust here the pitch to norm. Now it's the same. And what I'm going to do, I want to have them both on -12. An octave lower. Perfect. And again, I'm going to fine tune it. Let's say, yeah, now my +5, -5 to create that flanging effect. So imagine now we have, in fact, 4 oscillators combined. And it sounds already fantastic. I will adjust here the pen. It's a pen to 32. It makes it more stereo. Okay, that's nice. And I'm going to add the other sound, the noise sound over here, this one. Select. Here it is. And I do -24. -12 is okay. So, important now is to adjust also. I have to change this to norm also. Yeah, now I notice that I have to do it on -24. Better. Now I will I will edit the samples. Ah, good. You see here I did truncate, yeah. Okay, but I'm going to loop it. Loop it forward. We have it looped all the time. Perfect. And also, wait a minute. Also, I have to edit these ones. Also with a looping point. But you have to do that one by one. So I'm going to loop this one. And let's say I loop it over here. And over here. I will zoom in. So let me check if I did the loop right. Always on the gray lane. Always on the gray line. And the loop over here also. Yeah, okay. In this case, I think it's better to take away the loop. Because otherwise I will be too long with this one. Oh no, you know what? I do it alternate. Perfect. SMT. Sample edit. Alternate. I will zoom in. Okay. Done. So now we have this already. But look at this. I'm going to add an LFO. Look what happens. I'm going to put an LFO on the amplifier. And I change the rate to BPM synced. And if I change the waveform to saw down, cool, right? And I can add a delay time, so to make sure that, for example, the first part is normal. Let's put it on 80. And also I can change here the keyboard delay. So, for example, the lower keys do have this saw down, this LFO effect. And the upper part doesn't have immediately. So down, it takes longer, and the upper part does have it almost immediately, or the other way around. Now the lower part does have the LFO, and the upper part hardly not. But anyway, okay, cool. Like I said, it's BPM synced. So if I turn up the BPM, the LFO will follow. I can also change here the rate. So okay, I will make it less. I will adjust the BPM. Okay, done. Now here you see control. And now I can adjust some parameters over here. For example, the aftertouch. I put it on minus 35. If I now press my keys, I can play with the cutoff frequency. I do it less. How cool is that? Or with the modulation wheel, I do it on minus 40. If I now change my modulation wheel, I will take down the pitch because I don't want to have pitch with the modulation wheel. And perhaps I have to change this one to plus 40. Let's give it a try. Yeah. If I change now the modulation wheel, you hear the LFO amplifier changing. Well, okay, this is patch number 5. Let's also add on patch number 5 some reverb, but real reverb. Can you create pads with the MV-8000 or what? How cool is this, guys? How cool is this? This is real synthesizer. Let me also add some, it's a delay, but I will change this into a chorus. Use this. Mixer. A little bit less delay. Reverb. Okay, I can play all the all evening with this kind of sounds. So guys, thank you for watching. This was an explanation about how to create pads with the MV-8000 and the virtual synthesizer. Thank you for watching, and we see each other next time. Thank you. Bye bye, guys.